Okay, it's Saturday. It's a little after 1 p.m., so 13:20 probably. And I'm heading up to the mountains, and looks like there's some rain up there. I'm in Fort Collins right now. I'm heading up there. My intention is to challenge myself. This really isn't that much of a challenge, but it would demonstrate some wilderness, some nature techniques that you can utilize with minimal gear. So I'm going overnight, and I'm going to scout for a future elk hunting trip here in a couple months. But I'm only bringing my clothes and a pocket knife. Well, I'm bringing 2 pocket knives, but just because I got a new one, and there's this other one I was intending on bringing, so I'm gonna bring them both, but only doing the job with a pocket knife, a medium-sized pocket knife. So that's the intention. I'll show you the knives when I'm not driving, and I hope that it doesn't rain. But if it does, hey, that's the name of the game, right? So I'll have to find a way to deal with that, and I'll show you what I got in mind by showing you instead of just telling you. So sit tight. It's gonna be fun. Okay, so just a little bit down the trailhead here. I wanted to find a spot that was gonna have a nice backdrop and a little bit away from people before I explain what I'm doing here. So my goal is using minimal gear, in fact no gear, just a knife. My clothes, belt maybe, boots, shoelaces, and I intended just to bring this pocket knife. This is the Cold Steel Lone Star Hunter. They don't make it anymore. And that's an Aus 8 blade. But I brought this one too. Fortunately for me, this is the large Voyager Tanto Point plain edge. The other day, a few days ago, about a week ago, was National Knife Day, and Cold Steel was doing a giveaway. They were gracious enough to give me this. So I'm bringing this, my new toy, I'm bringing it. But this is this guy's Farewell Voyage. Now that I have a different EDC, now I have an EDC that'll be more of a workhorse and less about being pretty. And then now that they don't make this anymore, I'm going to go ahead and retire it in case it's a collectible at any point. Now I'm going to point out that they didn't get rid of this knife in its entirety. The same shape, handle shape, blade shape, is used in the new Broken Skull folders. It has a black coated blade, a different blade steel, and a G10 handle. So I don't know if it was just this one wasn't selling as much. I'm a little disappointed, to be honest, because I thought this was such a good combination between the traditional look and modern. You want your quick deployment stuff going on there. So overnight, no gear except for pocket knives. That's what I'm doing, and I'm scouting for elk for the November hunting season in the Comanche Peak Wilderness area. So I've got about 6 miles ahead of me before I can stop and make camp, so I better get to it. So, kind of had a pretty good downpour. Got me soaked by the time I even got under this here Ponderosa. This is one of those things Colorado does. You got clear skies right there and a torrential downpour. And I'm wearing all cotton. Part of the survival simulation is you're caught off guard, basically. You're not necessarily out hunting where you're wearing all poly and your car broke down while you just were driving through or something. I think that type of situation. So when it rains, you stay dry. Any other day you could be hiking, you could walk right through it. But you try and stay dry. If you're wearing all cotton, have no other choice and no nothing to keep you warm. So that's where I'm at right now. Just trying to stay dry. Okay, so I'm at campsite number 4, and last year I was at site 3. I liked that one. It was a lot more well hidden, and surrounded by some trees and stuff, so storms, whatnot, rain, it had a lot to offer for shelter. This area does not seem to. It's very beautiful though. If I was tent camping, yeah, this is nice. This is great. But I'm not. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna have to do, I think I'm gonna use this area right here to build my shelter. I got rocks here, sturdy tree there, sturdy tree here. They do not look to be quite widowmakers. They look like they got some life left in them. In fact, they look like they're friends. This guy's growing his bigger branches away from his friend so he doesn't block the sunlight. So, that's the plan. When I get more of an idea, I'll turn this camera around and I'll let it watch me so you can see what's going on and how I'm doing it.